Dr. Copeland, and welcome to my final choral conducting practice video. Again, as I stated in the last video, I am super sorry that I did not realize this assignment was actually going to take place, thus making all of my videos for this section late. So I am so sorry once again, but we are not here for apologies, only for apologies. We are here to practice the Britain, because although I still have not seen the assignment pop up or allow me to be able to turn in the recitatives assignment, I am sure that will come in very soon. I have been checking daily with bated breath so I can, turn in my test. I have a much more difficult thing to do, which is conducting the Britain piece, Rejoice in the Lamb, for those of you who are subscribed to me who are not my teacher and my mom and my other account. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Today I'm going to be more, last time I was drilling the last half, or the last 2/3 of the section of this piece we're doing. This time my plan is to do the first 3 pages, getting the correct size, I guess, and remembering to breathe. Also bringing in the organ. I've realized that I've neglected to do that in my previous recording, so we're going to be working that out today. Without any more further ado, let us get on. Okay, so the organ is there. Dang it, that was too long. Okay, let's try it. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Nope! Why am I miscounting that today? I don't normally do that. Okay, well, let's try again until we get it. I didn't breathe. Back to the beginning. Woo! Okay. Rejoice, God, didn't bring in. Again. Rejoice in God, we are glory to the Lord and the Lamb. In which is the breath of life. Stop here before him and I forgot that's a 3/4. Oops! Back to the beginning. Okay, let's try this again. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Give glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Creature, in which is the breath of life. Let man and Please stop here before him and magnify his name together. I'm gonna do that again. That was bad. The first bit of the song is my rough patch, which is annoying as hell. Okay. Joys in God, tongues, Lord and the Lamb. Nations, languages, and every creature, in which is the breath of life. Stop here before him and magnify his name together. Let Nimrod, the mighty hunter, Penelope to the altar, consecrate a spear to the Lord. Bid a tiger, and get praise for the da 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 Let Daniel come forth with the light and praise God with those mine through faith in Christ Jesus. Let Ithamar minister with the light. Bless the Lord and clothe the naked. And Joachim appear at the satyr. Let David bless with the bear. I just did this well last time. Okay, you know what? I need water. That doesn't matter. No music. I'm gonna do it. First try. Not gonna be first try because I've already done it like 6 tries, but it's okay. I'm gonna do it first try. The first of the 6th try. Okay. And the organist is still working on their things, so I look patiently at them. And every creature in which is the breath of life. Bum, 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 bum. And fuck. I did it wrong. Hang on a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 things of 4, then 1, 3, 4, then 1, 4, 4, then 1, 3, 4, and then back to 4, 4 for 3. So I said 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Mr. Sandman. Okay, 12. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Stop here before him and before him and magnify his name together. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. 1, 2. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Let man and beast appear before him and magnify his name together. I'm off? How did I get off? Wait. Okay. Rejoice, God, O ye tongues. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Beast appear before him and magnify his name together. It's because I always want to hold out name for 3 beats when I'm singing it. Nations and languages and every creature, which is the breath of life. Beast appear before him and I did it again! Stop singing it as a 3, Annabelle. Hell, I'm not going to conduct for a little bit. I'm just going to drill speaking this thing because clearly I'm doing it stupidly wrong. 1. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. beast appear before him and magnify his name together. I'm going to keep doing this until I get that one section right. I know I should probably do it in the smaller chunks so I can, remember it better. But I'm impatient. My middle name might be Patience, but I am the most impatient person I know when it comes to perfecting things that I work on. Okay, let's continue. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Let man and beast appear before him and magnify his name together. Again. Rejoice in God. That was right. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Bum, bum, bum. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Nations and languages and every creature, bum bum, in which is the breath of life, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. Let man and beast appear before him and magnify his name together. Bum bum. Let Nimrod the mighty hunter bind the leopard to the altar and consecrate the spear to the Lord. Let Ishmael dedicate a tiger and give praise for liberty in which the Lord is glad. Let Balaam appear with an ass and bless the Lord his people and a very reward eternal. Let Daniel come forth with a lion and praise God with all his mind through faith in Christ Jesus. Let Ithamar minister with the lion. Let David bless the bear. People. Okay. Let's try it. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues, bum bum. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb, bum 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 bum. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Man and beast appear before always this first page. I am really, really good, kind of, at the really fast, hard part, but I'm not garbage at the 4-4 here. What is this nonsense? Am I supposed to be like, oh yeah, I can pass the SATs, but like this stupid first grade test? Nah, I can't pass that. No, I have to go all the way to the super hard stuff because I have to focus and really concentrate super hard on that, like, constantly, as opposed to this 4-4, where the only thing I have to worry about is that one time where it switches to 3-4 twice. What? Why am I like this? Why do I work so hard and then always do the easy things terribly? Gah! You should put a sweet like on this video just because of that rant. Because you all know you do this. You do this at home. Doesn't matter who you are, you always have this moment where you're like, oh, great, I can do this super hard thing really well, but I can't do shit when it comes to the easy stuff. Everyone has had this moment. If anyone can prove me otherwise, good for you, please let me know, because I have never. It's like math. I'm garbage at math. I understand the concepts extraordinarily well, and I know the theories behind it. And if given enough time to study a specific theorem and find all the things needed and put it into a calculator, I will eventually come out on top. I need time though, one. And two, as soon as I plug everything in, basic mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division are the things that ruin me, which is garbage because they're the basic easy stuff that you learn how to do in kindergarten. I went on a very long rant. I'm sorry. I need to conduct. Joys in God. Give the glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. Let man and beast appear before him, and magnify his name together. Let Nimrod, the mighty hunter, and the limited yard, consecrate his spirit to the da 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 da. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I messed up that bit. Okay. If I don't get that bit solid, then it's going to ruin the entire rest of the piece. Back to the beginning. No. Nations is 3. Okay. nations and languages and every creature, in which is the breath of life. Okay, breath of life lasts 2 measures, and then 1, let man and beast. Okay. I lost where I was. Rejoice in God, all ye tongues. Give glory to the Lord and to the Lamb. Nations and languages and every creature, in which is the breath of life. Rejoice in God, O ye tongues. Ba, 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 ba. Give glory to the Lord and the Lamb. Ba, 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 ba. Nations and languages and every creature, in which is the breath of life. Before him and magnify his name. Bum bum. Nope. Let Nimrod the mighty hunter. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and triplet. Those 3 together, that is a 3. I always try to do it the 2, or I try to do duple triplet when it's not really duple triplet. It's actually triplet. I think I just practiced this page so wrong multiple times that I didn't. Okay, I'll just start at let Daniel. Let Daniel come forth with the line and play okay. Daniel come forth with the line and if the more minister with the line, bless the Lord his people, and bless the name of him that clotheth the naked. That took him come with the blood, triplet die. I swear I have this. I did this yesterday. Why am I not getting it? Blow off steam for a second, don't mind me. I will get back to the conducting in a moment. optimal for me to have this completely memorized. I do not believe it is going to fully happen by Tuesday. Therefore, unfortunately, I still need the music in front of me. I have the majority of this basically memorized, though, which means I will be looking up the majority of the time. However, I believe if I were to do this piece for actually a concert, I would need to spend maybe another 2 weeks on it. Just because I want to have it completely memorized. But this is the best I'm going to get, so here we go. Nations and languages and every creature in which is the breath of life. East appear before him and magnify his name. Let Nimrod, the mighty hunter, consecrate his spear to the day Lamb appear within us, and bless the Lord his people, and praise what we would eternal. That Daniel come forth with a line, and bless and praise God with us might through faith in Christ Jesus. That if the boy minister with a line, and bless the Lord, bless the name of him that clotheth the naked. No. I was doing so well. I was hardly looking down, I think. In which is the breath of life. I stuttered. I'm not allowed to stutter. Joys. Nation, language, and every creature in which is the breath of life. And section. I think that was my best run through. Fairly certain that was my best run through. Still plenty of mistakes, but I'm getting there. And I did the majority of it with my eyes closed. I think I'm going to start real quick at the fast section. Because page 7, first 2 measures, I've done wrong a bunch. And I just want to drill that out of me. So. Nimrod the mighty hunter. I did that right! Yeah. Last section again. honestly don't know what I should be doing for these last 24 minutes. Or, I guess not 24, it'd be like 14 minutes. How do I do for 14 minutes? I think I've beaten this dead horse enough. But I need to meet my 2-hour quotient. And I don't feel like recording, and I don't have time to record any other time this week. Because it is a very, very short week, and I have studying to do, and packing to do, and more laundry than I expected to do, which annoying, but oh well. So, I guess what I can do for these next 13 now minutes is move the camera a lot so that people get ill, and talk about how I thought the class was. So I thought this class was very useful. Not gonna lie, when I was in Captain Walden's basic conducting course, after a while we just started listening to random pieces of music and trying to act like the music, like conduct as the music, making sure everybody understood what was going on. And so all we were meant to be looking for is to make sure we had a clear pattern and had emotion in what we were doing. So for instance, it was sort of like the things I was doing at the first few videos of this semester, where I was like, bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, 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 dun, 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 bum, ba, 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 ba. I don't have the sheet music in front of me, but that's one of my favorite songs to conduct and listen to, or at least orchestral works, because it's about all of these corpses being brought back to life by a magical spell, and then they dance around because it's a macabre dance, and then they die as soon as the music stops playing. It seems just like such a fun piece to do. Regardless, it was very basic, and I was constantly being rewarded in this class for hardly having a solid pulse. Like, I had a pulse, but it wasn't a structured pulse, and it was more of a guideline as opposed to a strict set of rules. And I was just mostly like, I had character. It's like my singing. Not gonna lie. I used to mostly only have character, but a voice that's like super far back down. And I sounded like an old lady. Now I have a much smoother tone, but less expressivity than I used to have, which is great because it shows that I'm improving my actual singing as opposed to faking it convincingly enough. I 100% appreciate that. I'm very glad for all the work you've done so far. And the same goes for my conducting. I used to just focus on only character and hardly any beats, and now I focus on basically only beats, but I've gotten much, much better at that. I think that this Britain piece is probably one of the best works that I've conducted, besides the handle, but honestly the handle was fairly easy. Well, I say easy. It's not really easy. I was just lucky enough to be part of the Messiah so many times that I have it basically memorized. So I had a little bit of, not an unfair advantage, but it's an advantage. That being said, Dr. Copeland, I'm extraordinarily thankful for all you have done to help me in this class. I know that everybody seems awkward and not like they want to jump up at once, they don't want to jump up at once to practice in front of you because they're scared they'll do it wrong. However, doing things wrong is probably the best thing you can do when you stand up in front of the class, because then you can get help as to fix it. As one of my first choir directors always said, it is better to make loud mistakes than quiet ones, because loud ones get fixed quickly and quiet ones are ignored and they fester and become big problems later. The first part was the exact quote. The explanation at the end was all me. I'd also like to say that okay, so I had an idea of what I wanted to say, but then I couldn't figure out how to phrase it well, so I stopped and decided to move on to something else. I'm sorry you had to stare at my face all semester, or at least half my face most of the time, and then the only time you got to see my full face is in these videos, and then you saw, acne everywhere. My chin is ground zero of a massive battle with nuclear weapons, and this is the fallout. Oh, COVID is terrible. I would also like to say, Dr. Copeland, that I hope that we have been helpful in keeping your sanity this semester. I know it's been very hard for you, as it has been for everybody, but I've noticed you've taken a lot of breaks to take care of yourself, which I think is a very smart idea, and honestly, more of us should be doing that so that we can keep our mental health in check as this continues to go on for, I suspect, another year, maybe if we're lucky a half year, but I suspect it's going to keep going. Regardless, I just want to say thanks. It's been fun. And next semester, I will only have you for a cappella, which, it'll be fine. It's a cappella. It's fun. It's good. Don't know if I'll stay for senior year or not. I haven't decided yet. Just because I don't want the pressure of having to switch between two different types of singing all the time. It'd be easier to only do one type of singing. But I don't know. I'm enjoying being needed. It's interesting. Okay, I don't have anything else left to say, so I'm going to play the piano until the time runs out. And if you've made it this far through the video, I swear it's not a cop-out. It's a cop-out. It's 100% a cop-out. I am using this to not have to conduct anymore because I don't want to. And also, I don't think I really need it. Or at least I don't think it'll be useful at this point. At any rate, I am now going to perform once again something you've heard last video, The Miraculous Ladybug theme song. I'm not going to attempt to sing it along with it this time. I'm just going to play because it's